Hello everybody, how you doing today? It's Superfiend here, and welcome back to our park, Whacky World. Let's play Planet Coaster. At the end of the last episode, the game crashed, and it's been crashing more frequently. I'm a little worried about that. Let's get this out of the way. And when I loaded it back in, like some of the work over here was gone, so I had to recreate it as best as I could. I think it looks mostly how it did before the crash. Anyways. We're still battling our finances. We're still losing money. Actually, right now we're doing okay. But if we... Okay, this is the month of August. Okay, it's August. And if we open up our park management screen and we look at our... Oh, where is it in here? Finances, this tab. I thought it was in the summary overview. Anyways, if we look at our monthly outlook here, the past few months... And it's just kind of weird. It displays them right to left. But anyways, the past few months, we've been losing lots of money. Now, June wasn't so bad. The average month, though, is minus $16,000 a month. So that's pretty terrible. This is the first month where we've actually been making a profit. And that's good. I'm gonna hope that we can keep that up. Like, I never look at this stuff. Why would I even come in here and look at it? So anyways, the guests are a little bit happier now. Woo, let's pop over here. The restrooms are looking better. The food and drink is kind of getting under control. We're getting a handle on all that. We need more restrooms, though, and we do need more food and drink. We have quite a bit of it back over here in this area. We have too much, honestly, but it seems to be sufficient. Now, what we probably need over here somewhere is we need to add a staff building, because the only staff building back in this area is right here, and it's kind of serving the staff from over here and over here, and it's kind of too big of a roaming range. So I think we need another staff building somewhere over here in this area, so they don't have to walk that far from over here to get over there. Although I don't really know where would be a good place to wedge a staff building in over here. I guess we could, like, shove it in right here. And these guests that buy their food and drink over here, they don't have enough time to walk across and get into the plaza over here and sit down. And see, even, like, these tables over here, they just don't get used that much. Okay, so finally one of them here is being used. But these tables, like, on the outer edges, they're just not getting used. And I think the way we would fix that... is we would add, like, more shops right here, and then we'd have to strip away a few more tables, and, you know, it would get really crowded up here. And I don't know if I want that area to be that busy, to be honest, but at the same time, I'd like to see people coming over here and sitting down in the darn tables. So, I don't know. Jury's out on that one. We may do it. We may not do it. I don't know. Also, at some point, if we can get in here... We got some litter on the path here. Do we have a lot of litter on the path and stuff up here? Not really. It's not that bad. But, you know, we need to build some facilities in here. And I'm not sure what that's going to look like when we do it. And if we do build something that has, like, a line, you know, we got to think about where that queue is going to go, because they won't line up for very long. So, like, we could... I guess we could kind of embed it like a gift shop or something. We can embed it back over here, and maybe like a first aid station in here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think we need a staff building in there. Ideally, I'd like to have a staff building. I'd like to have a staff building like kind of in the center of this area. So where would that be? It would kind of be up here, but the problem is... staff members coming from this direction can't get to it without walking all the way across this way. So maybe the best spot for a staff building would be over here. After we build the patio, we'll just attach the staff building to the patio, and then we'll decorate around it. I'm not quite sure. Those are all thoughts for that area. I'm not going to do any of that necessarily right this minute. I also want to get some of these other things under control. So what is this? Is this a staff building? Yeah, we got a staff building over here, and that seems to be, you know, doing us well over here. Like, we don't have too many breakdowns going on, and we don't have too many shops that are unmanned, that don't have an employee in them. So, like we've only got 2 breakdowns right now out of all these rides. That's actually pretty decent. We're doing a pretty good job of keeping things running, and then even if we go look at them, Boop. Lost Gardens. Where's the mechanic? He's already en route. Where is he? You know, he's not even that far away. Although he's taking his sweet-ass time to get there. Hidden Temple just broke down. Just broke down. Where's the mechanic? He's already in here. Okay, the guy's, like, already back in here. I can't even... I'm in the wrong camera, so I can't even get in here correctly. Now, where'd he go? Yeah, he was already going up the stairs. See, so that's fast response time. We're doing pretty good with that. And then this one is broken down. Is it the main? The main? Okay, wait. Pirate Rail. Why does it zoom me way back out here? So where's this guy? He's almost there. So, you know, the breakdowns aren't lasting very long, so we're kind of doing a pretty good job. Here we go. Twisty Turny just fell apart. Let's see where their mechanic is. He should like already be on his way. Yeah, see, look at this. So we got pretty good response time by the mechanics in terms of like getting to the rides when they break down. So that's pretty good. We might need to play around with some of the settings here. We have this set at every 10 minutes. So, I mean, they can't really get that far away. Are we still earning money? No, now we're losing money because we got 4 things that are broken. Shops and facilities, you know, we're paying quite a bit of money here. This is, like $700 a month? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, $700 a month for bathrooms. And I don't know if it's beneficial to put, like, 2 bathrooms side by side or if you really only need the one, but I always build 2 side by side. And look at this. We got a steady stream of people coming in and out of here to use the bathrooms. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And let's see. What else? Let's look at our shops. Okay, we got one that's unstaffed. That's over here at the Kraken. And we got another one that's unstaffed. That's Haphazard Water. We got a vendor en route. Way over here, huh? So you could have been using a better staff building. Now, the Kraken one we do care about a lot. Where is that staff member? Where is he at? He's on the path here. So, see, he went over to the staff building over here. And so that's why I'm thinking a little staff building just right over here with some decent capacity would help to keep the shops up and running. So I think we need to add a staff building there. And I think we need to add some more food over here. Now, of course, we do have the food over here. And we got a staff building right across the way. So that's good. And we got this little drink stall right here. This is another Haphazard Water. So I'm thinking what maybe we should do, and maybe we'll throw a couple down over here, because this one does seem to draw some guests. Although these over here are just perpetually like not doing good business. I think they're losing money every month. No, they're doing better than I thought. Okay, 2 of them are making money, 2 of them are losing money. So that's not so... Whoa! Whoa, this thing got full. How did that happen? Why do they like this one? Prestige 291. Why do they like that one and not this one? This one's aging and it's got slightly lower prestige. This one's aging and has slightly higher prestige. So, you know, I'm really not sure. And then the carousel, just what a pile of garbage that thing is. And then this over here, I mean, you would think that we would have more people coming over here for these rides. I don't know why they're not coming over here. 3% of people want to go on it. What happens? Do they like spend all their money on the monorail and Kraken Voyage and then they just don't have enough to come over here? Do we need ATMs? Is that what we're missing? You know, I don't really know when and where to put ATMs. Okay, what's our finances? Okay, we're making a little bit of money again. So, so August is over. August is over. Let's see. Were we profitable for a month? No, we still lost $2,000 because of the breakdowns. Because of the breakdowns. So, and also staff wages. Park management, staff wages, $12,000. That's killing us. So we need to worry about that as well. Let's focus on the staff. Okay, we're gonna find a nice quiet spot here over the water where we can watch, you know, some of the stuff going on, where we don't have to compete too much with all the crazy noises in the game. So let's manage the staff wages a little bit, okay? Because some of these people are being paid like way too much. And first off, do we have anybody of the entertainers with a high workload? We don't. So What would it cost to train this guy? 237. So I think he's probably being paid too much. He's entertaining 0 guests. That's not what we want for an entertainer. This one is entertaining, okay, 2 guests, 4 guests. Let's go see him in action. Where's he at? Come on. What? What? Where is he? Where is this guy? He's over here. Okay. Down here somewhere? Oh, I saw him. He's on the path. Okay. So, let's see. What is this? Guests entertained last month. 194. So, he's done a little bit. Money, money, money. I'm going to be rich. He's real happy. Let's see how this person feels about his job. Paycheck is huge. So, and he's a side Rex. So, side Rex. You're no longer entrance Rex. Hey, you're side Rex too. Side Rex too, okay. Let's see. Front entrance cow. Wandering. Hardly entertains anybody. 43 people entertained last month. Not very good. Miss Ellie. She's a pirate, right? Oh, she's resting. 200 people entertained last month. That's pretty good. Also, very happy. There's too much to do. Does anybody else feel like there's too much to do? So, you know, she might do well to get some training. She's only, you know, she's rank 1. Let's train her. She could use it. This one, I'm just rolling in cash. I'm getting a little tired. Let's train her because she's also rank 1. Now, let's pause the game. And let's drop the wages that we're paying these people. Let's, you know, let's be a little bit more conservative. Okay, come on. It's weird. I click, and then it highlights it all, but then takes it away really fast. And then I can click again and paste the new value in. So what we want to look at in a little bit, we drop the wage on these people down to 230. And we have one here that's highly trained and one that's kind of in the middle. And then we got a few that are like tier 2 training. And then we got a 230 down here. So what we want to see is we want to see if the happiness drops drastically or at all. Because if we have a level 4 person who's still happy with 230, then we could drop it even a little bit further. And we'll be able to find a nice balance. And maybe we can get some of the staff wages under control because it's kind of killing us right now. Now, the janitors, I'm pretty sure most of these guys are overpaid. And they all have normal workloads except for this guy down here. So let's see how they're feeling. Okay, too much work. I'm snowed under with tasks. Okay, so he needs help. And he's Pirate Operations B. So he's in this back area. So one thing we could do is we could train him. The other thing we could do is we could add like more janitors back here. But I think training him will be better. Now, he's still happy, though. He's dying with the workload. He's got too much work. He's rank 1. He's only being paid the base rate of 80, but he's still happy. So I think we're going to train him. My pay is fair. Money isn't really an issue. He's also rank 1. Now, let's look at these ones who are making double. Oh, yeah, they're going to be like, I'm rolling in cash. Okay, so let's train these two. Let's keep their base salary at like 80. And then all these other guys that are just like making way too much money. Let's see. I love this job. There's so much litter on the floor. We could do with more bins. Oh, and he's also Pirate Rides B. So he says we need more bins back there. Money, money. I'm going to be rich. I'm rolling in cash. I get paid. So these people are way overpaid. Okay. The glory days are over, folks. I'm going to drop you all down to 145. All of you janitors that are making all this bank, you're taking a pay cut. You're taking a pay cut. You're gonna have to do like I've had to do in the past. You're gonna have to cut back on what you're spending. Make your coffee at home. Stop ordering stuff on Amazon Prime and quit watching video on demand. Okay, the glory days are over. You're gonna have to pinch pennies at home and tighten your belt. Okay, now let's look at the mechanics because this is a huge pile of money we're spending every month. Just 4 of these guys are costing us 1,000 per month, so this is way too much. This is way out of control. Now this is a base level mechanic. Okay, now here we have someone who's getting the base salary, not trained, not happy. So, Connie Crowley, he's repairing a vandalized object. And then, okay, so he's the one that's doing inspections and vandalisms. So we're going to give him training, and we'll keep an eye on him in a little bit, and we'll just, we'll see if he like gets even more unhappy or tries to quit. Now, let's look at some of these other ones here. My paycheck is huge. I'm over the moon. I absolutely love it. Okay, so all these ones that are making 320, that's probably too much, and the highest trained one is like tier 3, so let's give these guys a big hit. Okay, we're going down to 290. 4 of them are still costing us over 1,000 per month, so, but it is gonna, we'll probably knock out a few $100s per month by doing this. I'm not gonna do the actual math. I don't feel like figuring it out right now. But we're giving them each a pay cut of $30, so, if we have 10 of them, and we do, it adds up to, $300. So that's going to knock them down a little bit. We're going to knock them down a little bit further in a little bit, too, after we kind of see where they land with those changes. Okay, this guy's got a high workload, but he's still happy, and he's getting... Now, this is an increase in salary. I don't think they start at 200. So let's see. I'm so happy. It's too quiet. It's too quiet. Oh, no, that's this guy. Okay. So he's like too highly trained. He's too highly trained. This guy over here, it's like this job was made for me. I can't do all this work by myself. Yeah. Do we have anybody else who's side park? He's the only guy over there. He's the only guy over there. And over here, it's too quiet. It's too quiet. He's training level 2. I get paid so much. My paycheck is huge. Okay, so 200 is probably too much for them. I love this job. I'm over the moon. My paycheck. Okay, now here's one thing we're going to do. Here's a little strategy. This guy over here, he's overworked. This guy over here, rank 4, it's too quiet for him. So let's go ahead and swap him. He's Pirate Rides B. So let's take this side park guy, and he'll be Pirate Rides B. And then we'll move this guy over to the side park. So they're going to swap positions. And we'll leave this guy at rank 1. Now, where are you? You're over here. And then we got the entrance guy over here, where it's too quiet, too quiet. So he's front entrance. And this is Pirate Ride C. So I think we could put him at front entrance. We'll swap him. And then this guy, where, it's too quiet, and he's rank 2. We'll move him over to Pirate Rides C. So they're going to swap positions as well. And then I didn't adjust any of the wages. So let's go ahead. Let's hit these guys with like a $20 decrease every month. There's over 6. There's 6 of them, so that's like 120 per month that we could potentially save. And we'll drop it down a little bit further. And then we got our work rosters. Now the vendors. Okay, so the vendors I really want to look at are okay, Temple Food. These guys might be paid too much. Money isn't really an issue, and they're very happy. So rank 4 and $100 a month apparently is enough to keep them happy. It's enough to keep them happy. Pirate Rail Food. Okay, these are the ones over here. Now, I was curious about these ones. And you're also Pirate Rail Food. So they apparently have high workloads. And presumably because of the way things look with the Temple Food ones, where they're rank 4, earning 100, and they're still happy, we could train these guys and get their workloads down, and they would still be happy. Now, the haphazard water people, they're probably all earning too much. Some of them, one of them has a high workload. Okay, so where's the actual shop? Oh, he's not in the shop. Okay, he's heading somewhere. He's going to the staff building. So we don't know which shop that was. I wish it would tell us which shop they were leaving. But anyways, not important. So then, what else do we want to do here? Well, let's get the park running again so that some of the other changes could like trickle through. And let's see, this is haphazard water, haphazard water. Okay, now the Kraken shop people. $100 is probably too much a month per them or for them. We're going to go ahead though, because the Kraken shops are all busy. We're going to get them all up to rank 2. Okay. They'll all be rank 2. And how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7, and we have 4 shops. So we almost, like, if we double the number of shops and subtract 1, that's what we ended up at. And I don't know if that's like a good balance or not. So far, it seems like if you have 1 shop, you need 2 vendors, and I kind of don't like that. I feel like if you have like let's say you had 8 shops, then I would think like maybe 14 vendors might be enough, or 13. You don't really want 16 vendors. I don't know. Depends on how fast they recover in the staff buildings. Oh man, there's a ton of vendors. There's a ton of vendors. And okay, now these ones here, these ones are making way too much. These ones that are earning 175 a month. We've got vendors who are earning 100, who are highly trained, and they're happy. So these guys that are making 100 a month in these shops that are losing money, okay, the glory days are over for you too. They're over for you also. Okay, so now all the vendors are earning 100 per month. Well, I saw one in here that's still too high. There we go. You know what? Here's a good idea. Let's sort it by the price. Okay. And let's save the game because it has a tendency to crash. Okay. So now, let's watch the month of September roll by. And we'll just see if, if our money gets a little bit better. Now, we're a little late into the month. We're already 10 days into the month. We've got some broken down rides that aren't earning money. One of them is the Stockades. Yeah, it doesn't earn too much anyways. Okay, so now let's look at what lost money last month. The monorail lost money, presumably because of breakdowns. So maybe we want another mechanic in that area. Because the monorail, when it's working, can pull in like $1,500 a month. And so we don't want it breaking down. The Stockades. That's over here. That's broken down. Okay, Temple Plain. Nobody goes on that anyways. One thing I want to try, I don't know how this works, but I know that some of the scenery, it's the signs, and also the screens have it too, I think, where you can set like a destination. So let's get a small screen. I don't need a gigantic screen. All right, so let's just drop this over here real quick. And set advertised destinations. Destinations advertised by this scenery piece. And you can pick up to 50 destinations. Okay? I kind of like that. I think that's maybe how we can get people going on some of these flat rides. Now, what else do we have over here? We got 1M TV screens. Okay. Okay, so like let's see if we come over here and we look at this thing, right? Let's close that. Let's turn off the UI. Okay. Well, ideally I'd like to have it in motion. It's still broken down, but like if we took a really nice picture of this, if we took a nice picture, then we could put it on one of those TV screens. Presumably, we could put it on a TV screen, and then we could set it as an advertised destination. And we could see if we could maybe get some people to come over here and get on this darn ride. Because I spent forever building it, and I'd like to see people actually go on it. But you know, let's wait till the mechanic gets it running again. Okay, there we go. Let's speed things up. I want it to actually start. Okay, we got some people. No, that's Missy the Entertainer, and they're just following her. But nobody's actually headed on the ride. Okay. So there we go. Okay, and where's a good like picture of this thing? Maybe kind of like from up here going down. Okay. I think like right there is good. Okay, so I'm gonna snap a screenshot. I don't know if that got picked up. And we'll turn the interface back on, and we'll get the park moving again. And so what I'm gonna try, just to see how this works, just to see how it works. I'm gonna plop down one of those things, you know, like as if you're coming into the park here. Maybe we want to put it in like a more high traffic area. Well, I'm just going to set it over here for now. We'll make it part of this building. So let's go over to scenery, and so what is this? This is a ceiling mount for a screen. This is a wall mount. And... oh, I don't know. We'll just do it like this for now. This is going to be kind of cheap. It'll be kind of cheap. Okay, so we'll hit that, and then get our angle snap on, and we'll set this out like this, and then we'll rotate it just a wee bit, get it kind of... okay, there we go. And I'll figure out how to get the picture in here myself. I know I have to drop it into a certain folder, and it's got to be a certain size, and blah, 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 blah. But I want to set the advertised destinations, okay? I want to set the advertised destinations. And there is the advertised destination. And so we'll just confirm. So we got one little sign, okay? One sign that is pointing at that thing. And do we get stats on this? Can we get stats on, like, how many people were directed over there from the sign? Do we have any way to know how... place, display speakers from the scenery browser and connect them to the sequence. Now, yeah, we got the advertised destination. Temple Plain. It costs us 40 cents a month. Scenery statistics. What I'd like to know is I'd like to know how effective it is. I'd like to know if people walk by it and then say to themselves, like, hey, let's go on the Temple Plain. Let's go add one in another area over here that's got a lot of traffic. Okay, let's just try putting one over here. And we're gonna do this kind of the the cheap way. We'll just attach it to this building. I want to see if we advertise this thing. You know, if it gets us anywhere. You know, does this make a difference? Is it worth doing this? Yeah, okay. Up. Come on. Come on. Alright, and then let's, no, I'm clicking on the TV screen, and let's set an advertised destination, okay? There. Right there. No, I'm not editing a building anymore. Why is that still selected? TV screen, selected part. Edit building with selected part. Okay, so here we go. Temple Plain. We got 2 advertisements for this stupid Temple Plain. Will it work? Will it make a difference? I don't know. And what I want to do is I want to add one more in like a high traffic area. And maybe the reason nobody goes on it is because it's like such a pain in the neck to get to. Because you got to walk all the way over here. And the monorail, you know, it lets you off back here and it lets you off over here. So, you know, why would people want to go over on that thing? I don't know. I don't know. Is anyone coming in? Are they walking by that sign? Why are you going to the monorail? Like what are you going to do on the monorail? You got $500 and you just walk by the monorail to go to the monorail. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Okay, they're where are they going? Going home. Heading to Stockades. Okay, that's good. You know, I like that. Stockades. Okay, they just got here and they're going straight to the court beef. Monorail. Haphazard water. Is this thing working? Does this thing do a damn thing at all? Like, I have no idea. We'll check on it in a little bit. Okay, there's a few people in line, but we don't know if they would have done that anyways. Okay, let's add one more. Let's watch the monorail come in. Okay, here it comes. Let's see if people are getting off here. Getting off the monorail here at this station. It's kind of important, because we got a lot of people in line. I have no idea where they're going, though. Like... okay, how many people are getting off? Okay, we'll let them walk down the path a little ways. I mean, look at them. They're all just queuing for the monorail. They don't have, like, a destination in mind. Okay, they're going home. Why are the rest of you in line over here? What is your agenda? Okay, and then let's look at these people. Okay, here's a group. They're going the Kraken Voyage. The queue for monorail was fast. They're apparently very excited with the monorail. Kraken Voyage, Kraken Voyage. Pipshot Water. Really? You're going way over there? Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Who was that? Is that this guy? Finding a bench. That you just sat down on the monorail. The queue was really playing for the monorail, so it seems like, well, I don't know. They could have gotten on at the side rail. Twisty Turny's too intense. I could go for a nice cold drink. You're finding a bench. So maybe we want to add a few benches back here too, because some of these people, they get off the monorail and apparently they just need a bench. Apparently they need benches like right here. So let's add a few. Let's add a few benches. Benches. And let's go with the, where's the feral benches? Yeah. Okay, so we'll put like 3 right there. And we'll put like a few right here. And then we'll put just a couple here. Okay, nice place to sit, you know. Nice place to sit down and be comfortable. Okay, get them moving again. And okay, the month rolled over. The month rolled over. Now, we made our staff changes. We made them at the, like, 10 days into the month. Let's see if it made a difference. Let's see if it made a difference. It's the staff wages that are really killing us. We still lost $6,000 last month. Why? Why are we still losing money so bad? Marketing costs. Okay, we could probably, like, we're paying $15,000 a month for marketing, right? No, we're not. We're paying $7,000 a month for marketing. It's really not even that much. And we're getting the most families in, but I don't know what the families are going on. They're not going on this. That's a family ride. They're sort of going on this. Nobody's going on this thing. Maybe if we get the queue better scenery rating. Maybe if we add some food and stuff over here too. That's the other thing I kind of want to do. Let's see. The worker in here. What is your work roster? You are haphazard. So maybe we want to drop a couple food stalls next to some of the haphazard waters. That'll give us an idea of like maybe where we need more food. You know, is this one making any money? Let's look at these. Missed sales last month. It made 83 cents last month. This one lost money. This one lost money. Losing money over here. Losing money over here. They're all losing money. Now, what about back here? This one's made 47. That's really not that much. This one made 408. Kraken Court Beef looks busy. I'll try somewhere else. I mean, geez, Louise. These people, they wander over here, and you got a long line, and then, look, they just bounce away. That's so silly. But apparently that's also a good indicator that this person could use some training. Where are you at? Okay, and what about this shop? It looks busy. We missed 109 cells last month. We need to train this person. We don't want to be missing cells. Okay, so apparently these could be huge money makers if we could get our staff to keep up with the volume. This one is unstaffed. It didn't miss any cells last month because there's nobody in the darn thing. Where are you at? Okay, we need a staff area over here. We need it. Because these shops will pull in lots of money. Now, over here, missed cells. We didn't miss any cells last month. Really? We didn't? Because these people are walking away. Okay? They're walking away because it looks too busy. 8% say it looks too busy, but yet last month we missed no cells. Does not compute. Does not compute. Okay, let's do some surgery over here. Let's do some path surgery. And I don't want to compete with the ride. And what we're going to do is, well, okay, before we add paths, let's do a little flatten the foundation, because as soon as you add the paths, the terrain tools get like they get all grouchy and they don't want to like do what you ask. The terrain like clips or glues itself to the paths. So anyways, what do we need here? We need a couple paths. Boop. Okay, that's not going to work. And we're not going to be able to get much over in here either, right? No, we're not going to be able to. So let's try adding a building piece. Let's get a 4-meter flat roof. Any flat roof will do. Let's get the concrete, because we know that I will not forget to delete the concrete later, because it's so out of place over here. Okay, we can't really fit anything over here, so it's really not worth it. Over here, though, we could maybe get like... Now, I don't want to encroach too much on this scenery piece here, because I don't really know how that's going to change. And like in a real theme park, it would be a bad idea to put a food plaza right underneath here, because... well, my experiences from certain theme parks with suspended rides is the people on top will spit on the people in the bottom. But I guess we could use the umbrellas for that. Okay, now what do we want for the food court? Let's do like wooden. Yeah, let's do wood. Let's railing on ground path, and we got let's put the curbs on. Okay, so let's just make like a simple. Oh man, it's not as big as I want it to be. I want it to be bigger. I want it to be at least like 4x4. But you know what? We'll make it work. We'll figure out a way to make it work. If I have to change it later, I'll change it later. Okay. So that's where that's all going. And see now, because I added that, the terrain tool. Did it not like flatten this? What's the deal here? Can you flatten this a little bit? What's auto paint? Whoa! Whoa, I had no idea this was in here. That's kind of cool. I have to play with that. Instead of using like the default stuff, it'll try to match what's already there. That's nifty. Okay, but let's see if we can... Boop, boop. Okay, good. And then we can delete this. Yoink. And now let's see if we can get this thing connected. I'm sure we can. Okay, so here's a nice little food court. How wide is that? 5? What happens if we do 6? Does it get like bonkers? Now the question is will it connect? Will it join up here? Okay, that was too big. So let's drop it down to 5. Now, if we do this, I'm pretty sure it'll work, but I kind of want to come out at an angle. Maybe if we come over from, like, right here, okay? Ooh, this is... okay, let's see. Come on. Maybe what we need to do is just delete that segment, right? So let's see what we can do with that. No, I don't want it to connect back there. Okay. Come on. We can do this. Okay, we're back to this. Drop it down to... Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, there we go. A little janky over here on the side, but you know what? That's okay. And let's go ahead and drop some path extras, picnic benches. Doop. We'll drop a few pirate benches in here. Okay, so we'll put like one here, and I'm going to keep them at this angle. I kind of like it like this. Okay, and then we'll put like a couple that are just angled this way, like right here. We don't need very many. And let's just throw down a couple little umbrellas. We'll make them part of the building here. They'll become part of this blueprint. Or you know what? Because this thing's on the workshop, let's make them part of this one. Let's see. Okay, and we'll just add a couple of these. And one more back here, I think. There you go. And then we can get a little rotation on it. And we'll drop one here and There, okay, so what's that look like? That looks okay. Okay, and then we need to knock away these. All right, knock these away. Okay. Scooch this one over a little bit this way. Maybe turn it just a tiny bit and then slide it in. That looks okay to me. All right, so now when they order their food over here, right, they should come right out. They should go sit down over here. And we can kind of play around with the paths and stuff over here, dress it up a little bit. Now, as far as the staff building goes, where do I want to put a little tiny staff building? You know, I could tuck it over here under the monorail station, and then they walk back this way. Do I want to do that, or do I want to make it? Do I want to make the staff walk through the food court to get to the staff building? And then we just kind of build a little bit of scenery here and hide the staff building back here in the corner. Or do I want it to be more central? I could put it over here. You know, I could tuck the staff building back in. Ooh, okay. I kind of like this idea. So let's see what's right on the other side of this. Okay, and how close to the bathrooms does it get? Okay, this is tricky. This is tricky. Could we get the staff building like right here? Let's see. Let's select this. Let's go up a level. Let's edit this building. Let's go get shops and facilities. And I just want to get a staff building. Like, can we do this? Okay, which way is it facing? Okay, 1, 2. Bam. Okay. So we could... Whoa. We could have the staff building right there. Right there. Okay. And you say to yourself, that's really, like, stupid. And it kind of is. I'm kind of in agreement with you if you're thinking that. Well, let's get the path, okay? Let's go with the standard gravel. Okay. Let's get the angle snap on. Let's shorten it up. Okay, now why is that? What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Okay, so we want to switch it maybe over to a natural path. Let's see. That's natural path. What? 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 Why won't it select these paths? What? What is it doing? Okay, now we got the natural path. Is it because it's like up off the ground? I think it's because it's up off the ground. Okay, so let's pop in here. Let's pop in here. Okay. No. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go up. I want to edit. We're going to just split this thing off so I can drop it flat on the ground. Okay, then we select it. We go up. We hit the advanced move tool. And I want this thing right flush on the ground. Okay, good. Okay, and then paths. Okay, I want the gravel path like here. Except let's turn off all this nonsense. Dude, okay. Okay, and now if we switch over to this, there we go. Okay, so which one of these do I want? Okay, so this is for cast members. Cast members only back here. Now, I wish I could drop it down to like 2 meters and make it kind of tiny, but I can't. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to line it right up with these things. Okay, there we go. And now what we do, the way they get into it, is we edit this building and we're just going to put a freaking door on it. Okay, where's our doors? We need a nice big door right here, right? Nice cast member door. No, we need a big one. Big door. A big piratey door. Village door. Oh, okay, I like this one. Okay, but it's too wide. These things Maybe we have to move that over. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so now we got a big door. And what is this? Is this its own building? What's this attached to? Okay, it's attached to that. These are grid pieces. They're going to snap to the grid. So let's split that off. Whoops. Whoopsies. Okay, we'll edit this now. And we'll select these two pieces. We'll duplicate them. We'll get them over here. Good. We split them off. And now we slide them back this way. And we push it back just a tiny bit. There's our first cast member. Okay, good. And he goes back here into his little cast member area. Okay. Now, this thing, we're going to call this Pirate Staff B. And we need to up the capacity and everything in here. So let's, 10 is as high as it goes, huh? Now, this one should have, confirm. This one should have like 100% scenery rating. Yes. Okay, so what we want to do here, staff will be more resilient against being overworked. That might be what we want. They gain happiness faster. They learn more about their job, bringing the training date forward. I don't really care about when they get trained. They'll have better security detection rates. Make the guests even happier. You know, I think being overworked is kind of the bigger deal. We'll confirm that change. You know, the other perks seem kind of useless because you can't control which staff building your staff members use. So, like the perk that makes them better at detecting security stuff, you can't limit security staff going in there. And why would you want like shop vendors in there? And overall, in the life of your park, I think you're going to have more shop vendors than you're going to have anything else. So, like, and they're going to always be like overworked. So that's kind of the one you care about the most, isn't it? What month is it? October's almost over. Let's look at our shops again real quick here. We've missed some cells. We're still making good money. Let's get this person up to level 3. Let's look at this one here. We're still making money. We've missed a lot of cells at this one. Let's bring you up to level 3. What do we got to do to get people to use the tables? Here's 2 people. They got tacos. How do you use these benches? Nobody goes onto them. Nobody uses them. What a waste. What a waste. We're making good money here. We haven't lost any cells. Only 3% think it looks busy. Okay, what are you doing, zombie person? You gonna go in there or what? What is this? Where are you going? Heading to staff building, I bet? Wandering. Okay, here comes a staff member. 6% still think it looks too busy. And nope. How is it no missed cells last month? Oh, because the month just started. That's why. Okay, you're already ranked 3. So I think we're kind of good there. Hey, somebody I don't know has added me to their friends list. I don't know why. You know, I think that's pretty good for this episode. Let's pull back here. Let's look. We're still losing money, not very much. Let's look at our staff really quick. Let's look at the happiness levels. Okay, everybody's still got peak happiness, even with the pay cuts. So we could probably go down a little bit further with the entertainers. The janitors are all still happy. Okay, let's look at the mechanics, because these guys, we made a pretty big change to them. Okay, we finally got one. Oh, but he doesn't have any pay boost. So the ones that are down at 290, they're still happy. We could still save some money there. The security guards, they're all pretty happy. And let's look at our vendors. They're all pretty happy. We got some with high workloads. Whoops. Oh, we don't have any low workloads, so that's pretty good. And look at this. It's going to be so hard to manage all this later in the game. We need to be able to, like, filter by more than just this, because what happens with your work rosters that are, like, in the middle, it's kind of a pain in the neck. It'd be nice if there was a visibility option, like only show people with this work roster. The way you would do that, Frontier, is you put a little eyeball here, and when you click the eyeball, only people with that. Well, I don't know. You'd have to like click it and forget it. We need a visibility option. Figure it out. Okay, so look at this here though. This is pretty good. Last month in October, we only spent 11,000. What? Did my park just close down for 6 months? It's currently March. Last month was October. What? Okay, well, anyways, last month, okay, average month we spent 12,000 on staff salary. September we spent 13,000, and we cut out 1,500 from our staff budget. And so, how much are we losing per month on a good month? 6,000. So we still got a ways to go. Man, I want to get the park profitable, so that we're not losing this money. Hey, we're up to 4,800 guests. It was 4,500. So we're doing better. Guest happiness is actually way up, but we still need more food and drink. And you know what we're missing is we're missing gift shops and stuff. So I think we're going to add more food and drink. We'll just plop it down in a few areas. We'll do that in the next episode. We'll just drop a few of them. And then we'll go in and we'll add gift shops. And we'll start working. I don't know. I want to get some shops in here. We need to get the shops and... Okay. I don't want to compete with them. We need to get the shops and the staff wages. We need to kind of get that under control in this area. And then once we get that under control in this area, I'll feel better about building, because we're bleeding money. And if I just go off and like build a bunch of stuff, we'll run out of money. And I don't know what to do. Maybe I could like rename a guest and get $1 million. There's probably a cheat for that, but I'd like to not use that kind of stuff. I don't want to use it. I want to keep everything moving. Let's look at how our rides did really quick before we close out the episode last month. So pretty good here, right? Pretty good. The monorail is up to 2,200 instead of 1,500, so that's pretty good. And we could probably even raise the price on it higher. And we need ATMs and we need that kind of stuff. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That was too soon. Lost Gardens is outperforming Kraken Voyage. How does that happen? I'm not queuing that long. Yeah, the queue is forever, and it's always full. How is it losing money? How does this thing lose money? Okay, well, the queue is not full. Maybe it just breaks down a lot. What's its reliability rating? Oh, you know what? We need to refurbish it. That's what we need to do. We need to refurbish it. That's going to make a big difference. Wear and tear, recent downtime. Time broken during the last 8 months. It's broken 24% of the time. Let's compare that. Let's compare that over here to this. 6% downtime. It's almost always up. This thing's probably almost always up. Yeah, 4%. Now these over here, 9%. And this one should be pretty low, I would think, 6%. So... that's the problem when you build really large rides like this and then you put like multiple chain sections. And although I really only have 2 chain sections and block breaks at the end here, but it is a big ride and it's going to cost $3,400 to refurbish. What exactly does inspecting it do? I thought that was supposed to keep the wear and tear from going down. So maybe we need to drop another mechanic back here as well. Next inspection, 7 minutes. So, I mean, is it getting inspected regularly? I don't know, but we need to refurbish it at least, and then maybe we need another mechanic back here to handle this, because this is Pirate Rides B, and it's a pretty large range of territory. It goes like all the way through here, so that's kind of big. So maybe we want to like divide it up and split Pirate Rides B into 2 pieces and like have a couple mechanics just handling this and then like a couple mechanics just handling that. Anyways, that's going to be it for the episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think. We'll get to building again eventually. We just got to get our money and our staff and our shops under control. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.